All right, guys, welcome back to Survival Living here. So we got back from our food drive, our food distribution is the actual correct word, for Operation Fish for the Hungry. It was surreal. There's a lot of people in need right now, a lot. There really is. So we were starting the event at 7 a.m. and we're going to go till 10. I didn't think we'd ever make it to 10, but just in case, in case it just didn't get pushed. Well, it got pushed. It did. We were able to help out 25 families is what we were able to do. 20 of them, fresh eggs, bread, fish, and all the stuff that we showed previous. The other 5 is, I pulled from my own stock a lot of the 4 Patriot foods and stuff like that. Just trying to make sure we give somebody something so, they have food. We arrived about 7 minutes after 6 this morning to get set up. I wanted to get there early. Apparently that wasn't early enough because we didn't have a place to park. The whole parking lot was slapped full of cars, over 100 cars. Needless to say, a lot of people were angry. Yeah. Luckily, there are places, churches and stuff like that in my local area that's doing donations, giving out food and stuff like that. We relayed that in message to people. The people that we were able to help were very thankful. You guys, you helped 25 families eat. You guys did that. A lot of the people I spoke to after, we got cleared out quick. Within the first, I moved fast, okay? As fast as I could. 20 minutes later after we got there, we were slapped out of food. Just one car after the other driving up and we were loading them up. My wife was helping me too. Most of the people we spoke to were understanding. They understood that we're individuals and we're not an organization. But we had a lot of people decided they needed to cuss us out, swear at us, call us all kind of crap because they didn't get any free stuff. I don't like disappointing people, but even in the circulation of social media on Facebook and stuff where this thing was mainly promoted in the local area, they were notified that people watched the videos and stuff and they said, hey, he's got a video on this. He's only going to be able to help like 20 families. We were able to do 25. But I had so many people cuss me out because they've been waiting there all morning. Again, we didn't start till 7 was the start time, but we got there early so we could set up. And because I saw so many people there, we started handing out food right then. But mad at me, cussing me out, cussing out my wife. We try to do a lot of donation, charity work, stuff like that here on this channel. Natural disaster preparedness, we go out and we try to help people in our areas here in Florida. We've done it in the past. I would like to say we'd like to continue doing it to help people during this time. Today left a nasty taste in my mouth. It did. And I don't mean the dip in my jaw. I had to explain to people that it's just me and my wife out there. We took part of our paychecks. We took our donations that came from you guys here. And I ain't talking down to you guys. You guys did an amazing freaking job. I could not be more proud than anybody. I'm more proud of you guys. Step up. I know many of y'all are hurting too. I'm getting teary-eyed right now thinking about this stuff. You guys went out of y'all's way to make something happen for people so they have food for their family. And I got people cussing me out because they didn't get nothing. Anyway, I appreciate every single one of you guys that came through and tried to help out and did help out. I hate that we couldn't help more people. Will I be doing any more food distribution, stuff like this again in the future? Probably not. The emotional crap that people decided to dump on me because, you know, I didn't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to give out. I've gone through enough shit in my life as it is. You know, I'm still recovering from surgery, umbilical hernia surgery, when they installed that mesh in my gut. I'm still dealing with that. And I'm out there trying to do something. And I'm getting talked down to like I'm a piece of shit because they didn't get anything. And they've been sitting there all morning, or they just pulled up and argue with me. Well, you said you're starting at 7. Yeah, when I pulled up at 6, the parking lot slapped full. At least we're able to try to help some people. I keep on thinking about the comment I read from one of our viewers here. No good deed goes unpunished. You know, when I saw the comment, I read it. I'm like, yeah, I don't dwell on stuff like that. But today hurt. Today really hurt. Today hurt me as far as what I saw my community here on YouTube pull together and try to do for others. And then I got to be the verbal abuse punching bag from people that didn't get anything. Good news is we were able to help out 25 families. And the families I spoke to, anywhere it ranges between 3 to 6 people in these families. Now I know some of these food bags were not, you know, the biggest food bags out there, but when I saw that they had 6 families, I had other bags from personal stock, canned goods, dry goods, long-term food storage. I made sure those cars got those extra bags until we ran out. We're probably not doing any more of these type of things, guys. Hurricane disaster, my local areas and stuff like that, yeah, it's just how I'm wired. I'm gonna go help. But food pantry stuff like this, now we're just going to continue to work with our local stuff that we do here, our rescue mission, the churches in our area that donate food, these people that get federal funding to, you know, stock up and they get donations. We'll just donate to them, and they can deal with distribution and the repercussions of I didn't get nothing and decide they want to get cussed out. I'm just going to donate to them, you know, time. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. I've done that before in the past. I'll continue to do that, but I'm not going to host another event, not like this. Just not. The bitterness, the entitlement that I witnessed today, trying to help people, I don't have the stomach for. I just don't. Anyway, guys, I got a whole bunch of empty boxes and stuff I got to break down and process and get cleared up. But I take solitude in knowing that there's 25 families that got to eat today. You guys did that. I'm disheartened at the reaction of people because I ran out of food. And they decided that they needed to let me know what a piece of shit I was, that they'd been there for an hour and they didn't get no food. Crazy times we live in. All right, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me. So that's how my morning went. Hopefully you guys' mornings do much better. I do encourage you guys, work in your local areas. If you want to help people, absolutely. I would donate to your food banks and stuff like that. My recommendation. I wouldn't be out there doing what we did today unless you wanted to catch the backlash of you ain't done enough for what I need. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I got some coffee. Speak to you later.